Good morning, everyone. So, our target verse for this morning is Give unto the Lord the glory due unto his name. Ascribe to the Lord glory. A psalm of David. Give unto the Lord, O ye mighty. Give unto the Lord glory and strength. Give unto the Lord the glory due unto his name. Worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness. The voice of the Lord is upon the waters. The God of glory thundereth. The Lord is upon many waters. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is full of majesty. The voice of the Lord breaketh the cedars. The Lord breaketh the cedars of Lebanon. He maketh them also to skip like a calf. Lebanon, Sirion, like a young unicorn. The voice of the Lord divideth the flames of fire. The voice of the Lord shaketh the wilderness. The Lord shaketh the wilderness of Kadesh. The voice of the Lord maketh the hides to calve, and discovered the forests. And in his temple doeth every one speak of his glory. The Lord sitteth upon the flood. The Lord sitteth king forever. The Lord will give strength unto his people. The Lord will bless his people with peace. And that he does. God's glory is the result of his nature and acts. He is glorious in his character, for there is such a store of everything that is holy and good and loving in God that he must be glorious. The actions which flow from his character are also glorious, but while he intends that they should manifest to his creatures his goodness and mercy and justice, he is equally concerned that the glory associated with them should be given only to himself. Nor is there aught in ourselves in which we may glory. For who maketh us to differ from another? And what have we that we did not receive from a God of all grace? Then how careful ought we to be to walk humbly before the Lord? The moment we glorify ourselves, since there is room for one glory only in the universe, we set ourselves up as rivals to the Most High. Shall the insect of an hour glorify itself against the sun which warmed it into life? Shall the potsherd exalt itself above the man who fashioned it upon the wheel? Shall the dust of the desert strive with the whirlwind, or the drops of the ocean struggle with the tempest? Give unto the Lord, all ye righteous, give unto the Lord glory and strength. Give unto him the honor that is due unto his name. Yet it is, perhaps, one of the hardest struggles of the Christian life to learn this sentence, not unto us, but unto thy name be glory. It is lesson which God is ever teaching us, and teaching us sometimes by most painful discipline. Let a Christian begin to boast. I can do all things without adding, through Christ which strengtheneth me. And for and before long he will have to groan, I can do nothing, and bemoan himself in the dust. When we do anything for the Lord, and he is pleased to accept our doings, let us lay our crown at his feet and exclaim, not I, but the grace of God which was with me. Very well said. We all face we all face depravity, struggles out there. Just a bunch of people saying all the nonsense. The reason why needs his glory, because without him we would not exist once more. Because he is the light, and everyone needs the light. Not only than that, Father has done a lot more than any creature has. He has gone through eternal lengths to reach his goal. For it is evident that he has put in the effort and the value for his creation. If you are still skeptical, doubting, take a look on the surroundings. Again, try to go out with the Bible and if you have the Bible, go to Jerusalem, but at the moment you can't because they canceled the flights and everything because of the situation that they're having. But you will see. And the Bible is like a guiding map through the terrain, through the valleys, especially with God's creation as within nature. We got to examine it. Examine it well, and you'll see God in all effects. Still a little bit sleepy, so I gotta go to work soon. And I'm also very, very, uh, I'm ticked off sometimes. I'm agitated because I can't do anything about how they're slandering and mocking our king, who has done a lot for his children. Man, if only I had Lord's power and using it responsibly, I could have done something about it. Of course, I would have to ask every time the Lord, can I do this task? In fact, you can scare a person so badly that they will try to obey. So, let's say fear is part of our emotions, right? And it is needed. The reason being, sometimes if a child is disobedient, you gotta put them to fear in order to know their place, the surroundings, and the environment that they're in. If they're still stubborn, repeat the process a bit until they learn their lesson. In fact, I've gotten a lot of wisdom out of the Lord and out of His Word. Everyday life it may repeat, but you still find something different. As repetitive as it gets, there's many lessons to learn from it. With each repetition, there's always an opportunity and a chance to get stronger. But only by the power and the will and full glorious grace of God. I also apologize for skipping a few videos, but I sometimes we all need some time alone and just spend time with the Lord and read through the Bible. Because a lot of human beings, they won't even care or pay attention to anything anymore. Just gets to show you that what kind of travesty that they're falling into. Oh, these bragging and boasting. All these people pop on the comment section on channels and saying and keep on repeating their stupid process. I'm favored. You're not favored. You earned that money from someone else. I'm favored with $60,000. No, you're not. All lies. The absurd notion that they think that they ah gain money from God, or absolutely they're false gods, fakes, phonies. Whenever you see those things, do not even be interested in it. Don't get even tricked. At some point in the action period, you must alert your body to not do those things. As it was saying in one of these devotions, don't let your members tell you what to do, because God has put you to set the flesh right. Now, I'm guilty of many things, of doing very bad things. Not to only to my brain, but to my whole body. And I did confess that to the Lord. The member of your flesh does not control you. Since it's connected to your soul controls it. Now, if you don't take hold of it, it will spread like wildfire and could not be contained. So, be careful what your eyes see, your hands grab. And be careful not to fall for any more traps or any defilement. You see, there are many temptations that Satan throws at you. As usual, he's up to the same tactics. And the way he says through his lackeys, curse God. And I say no. Every time you must say no to his devices, to his plots and schemes. But say yes to the Lord always. For he has done all. That is why he deserves the glory. The glory, the victory over all creation. It is crazy how inflicting and conflicting and it is also madness that we throw all sorts of things at God. We also say such stupid questions as why this, why that. God has his reasons, and there's too many for me to explain. So I will let you all discover them on your journey. May you all have a beautiful day and be with our Lord and trust him always. Within this day, our Lord Jesus, although he has many names, and he has a very spectacular, beautiful name, that probably nobody has seen or heard. Well, we might have seen it through his word, except my brain can get traumatized very easily sometimes. So it will be hard for me to recall the memory. And like the Lord was saying, we are just learning ABCs from the alphabet, not only from his word, but throughout many languages and such. Have an enjoyable the rest of your time. Please read the Bible individually and see what you think. And thank you for stopping by in this channel to listen. And I will, as usual, I will say, trust God and God alone. The reason why deaths do happen is because Father is always prepared to take his children back, unless those that don't want him. Trust the Lord and trust his plans, and everything will be settled. Once more, may you have the Lord beside you, guiding you through every step within this new day, new week, and coming up months and years. No matter the task, no matter the difficulty. May the Lord's peace be abounding upon you. And as usual, may God be with you. You being as his child. And not the other way around. Always trust him to lead your path. And never cling onto sin. although we are sinful creatures, but He is way more capable of taking it down, purging it, burning it to its last legs, and stand. May God be with you, and as usual, I will say, Stealth Squad out.